All right, here are Mojo approved whips for under $50,000 US. So I was looking through cars.com, checking out some cool cars. And I thought about it. If I had just 50K to spend, what car would I buy? Now, right now, I have the 2021 Turbo S Cabriolet. It's crazy fast. I had a black Urus for a couple years. I sold it. So I'm probably gonna buy something new. And you know what? I don't really feel like just getting the craziest, most expensive car I can. I might go and buy something a bit more in the normal price range. Now, with that said, the Turbo S is crazy fast and really, really cool. I also think that new Vantage looks pretty sweet. And the Urus is pretty awesome, but I might mix it up soon. So if I had 50K, what car would I buy? It would 100% be a used car with lowish mileage on it. And it'd have to be a stylish brand that I was excited to drive. So first I looked at some cars that I would not buy. So 2024 Toyota Tundra SR5 cost $60,000 US. I had no idea a pickup was 60 grand. My advice is let someone else have the pickup truck and you have to call them once every few years to borrow them. You don't want to be the guy with the pickup who all your friends are calling to help haul stuff around, okay? Don't be that person. Unless you need to use a pickup truck for your job, maybe you have a farm. Unless you have to use a pickup truck, I wouldn't go with the pickup truck. Now, second of all, be better than a Subaru. The Subaru is for beta boys. Do you want to meet a girl that has hairy armpits? Because this is how you meet a girl with hairy armpits. You go and you buy a Subaru Outback. This is a car that just says you're boring and safe, okay? You can't have Mojo, be on the Mojo, and drive a Subaru. It doesn't mix. And you're gonna attract the kind of girl that bosses you around, and guess what? You're gonna take it. So the Subaru is not Mojo approved. I wouldn't even ride in one, okay? That will kill your T levels. Now let's talk about the Volkswagen. I have mixed feelings here. They're okay German cars. They're underpowered, and for the most part, they're Audi's ugly sister. Not terrible if you get a Volkswagen for cheap. If you are young and it's your first car, then it is fine. But I really don't think spending 40 or 50K on a Volkswagen is smart. There's much better ROI. When I say ROI, I mean fun, exciting, cool, and stuff like that. So it's pretty pish posh to spend 40, 50K on a Volkswagen. Very close to beta boy behavior. You're pretty likely to still be good friends with the Subaru drivers. So a Volkswagen is not Mojo approved. Now, if you crave buying a Volkswagen for 40 grand or getting a Subaru, then most likely your T levels are very low, okay? You gotta fix that. Now let's get into the Mojo whip. So the first one is a Porsche 911. Now you can actually get a 2006 Carrera Cabriolet with 29,000 miles for 42,000 US. Not bad at all. Now the 911 is fantastic. It's just the right mix of classy without being too flashy. They handle like a dream too. The only issue is that you would probably want a second car if you have kids or if you need to haul things around. But any Porsche 911 is 100% Mojo approved. Avoid the Boxster. Porsche makes cars for men. Now another good German car is the Audi Q8. So my first nice car was an Audi. I had an A7. Now I especially like the black Audi because they remind me of what a villain would drive in James Bond movies. The Q8 is cool because it shares a lot in common with the Urus. Audi owns Lamborghini and there's lots of crossovers between these two models. Now obviously it's lower horsepower, but the Q8 is very cool. So you can actually get a 2020 Q8 with 28,000 miles for 49K. Now next we go to Jaguar. So the Jaguar's got a very cool car called the F-Type. I actually used to have one for a few years. I had a F-Type S convertible and it was a blast to drive. And the F-Type gives off major James Bond vibes. So you can get an F-Type 2021 with under 10,000 miles for 50K. And I typically get black cars, but the British racing green that the F-Type does is an outstanding color. And I've seen this car in person and it definitely looks like a $100,000 plus car, like something 007 would drive. And imagine buying a Subaru Outback and spending 40K when you get an F-Type for 40, 50K. So the F-Type is 100% Mojo approved. So next, if you're looking for a sedan, the Audi S7 is pretty sweet. You can get a 2018 Audi S7 for 45K with 30,000 miles on it. And it's a really nice car. I actually think that the S7 pops more than like a similar BMW or Mercedes. And this is the car that Christian Grey was driving in 50 Shades of Grey. He has an R8 and he has an S7. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want me to do cars for under 30 grand or 20K next, comment below. But wanted to share my thoughts with this video for fun. And if you want to power up your body's T production, then get on the motherfucking Mojo with Tonga, Forskolite, zinc, magnesium, boron. It works incredible. It brings up your T production. You sleep better and you have way more drive and that je ne sais quoi.